One Piece episode 1090 triggered some One Piece fans.
Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
There was one anime announcement that made some fans very happy. And the Crunchyroll Anime Awards for 2024 are right around the corner, and the nominees were just announced. Alright, so let's get into the news. Now the Backstrap Man cares about you and your feelings, so I'm just letting you know in advance that there will be certain spoilers for One Piece concerning a particular character. So if you don't care about spoilers, fine, but if you do care, please leave the premises. So this character, Bonnie, was trending on Twitter/X for a while, and the drama all started on episode 1090. So just to clarify a bit for those who may not watch One Piece, but it was basically about a particular scene where Bonnie and two other characters accidentally found themselves in the ocean. Now I've watched two other videos on this, and both of them said by accident that it was a bad scene, but that's not the case. So the particular scene in question is the character was drying off their clothes and decided eventually, of course, to put them back on. Now, one particular animator that worked on that particular episode, don't know the time frame of how fast after the episode aired he tweeted this, but he mentioned on Twitter, participated as a key animator in One Piece 1090. I hope you enjoyed Bonnie's scenes. So when persons saw this tweet, persons lost their minds, because here's the big spoiler. Bonnie has the ability to make herself appear older than she really is. So she basically looks like a young 20-year-old, but the big spoiler is that she is really 12. So the One Piece Twitter army came against this animator with full venom and fire against this man. So here are some of the responses that they made on Twitter. So we have this one. This is how that one animator from Toei gonna be running away from the cops after adding that atrocious Bonnie scene. That's one. Then we have this one. You should be beat with large rocks and a hammer.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
Now the animator replied by stating that he honestly did not know the age of the character, because some persons may not know the source material in all detail, but they were just asked to, animate particular episodes, particular scenes, things like that. But still, they came with the fire and fury still. They didn't care about his answer. And of course, surprisingly, he didn't run away from it, but he made some funny responses like this one, for example. Also, for the sexualizing controversy, I'm sorry for drawing Jinbei shirtless. Also, he made another tweet in response to the fire that he was getting on Twitter. He put up this video. So you could clearly see from the reply that this man is bulletproof, that whatever was negative talk was said about him on Twitter did not bother him at all. But of course, not everything was all negative and hateful. There were people who responded positively, thanking him for his hard work, as well as the Toei team, and of course giving him encouragement as well. So my 2 cents on it, well, I could understand why people be up in arms about this whole situation, but to go on and threaten persons' lives about a fictional character, well, this part of the video is for you.
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
But of course, that's my opinion, but I want to hear from you. Do you agree with the outrage, or do you disagree with the outrage? Let us know in the comments. Now moving on to the next bit of news. A few days ago, Aniplex on their Twitter page showed the letter O and then the letter M on the following day. And it was basically concerning an anime announcement. And that anime announcement is basically that the Monogatari series will be returning.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
So what do the O and M stand for? Well, the O stands for off season and the M stands for Monster Season, and these are basically storylines based off the light novels. So it's basically telling us what these storylines will be all about. For example, Off Season is about a collection of arcs throughout the timeline focused on particular side characters, while the Monster Season will be focusing on Aragi in college. Now this anime will be coming out in 2024, but we don't have really much information after that, whether it will be in the form of a movie or a TV series, but we do know that the original team in Shaft to work on the series will be coming back to work on this project. So let us know in the comments. I have never watched this anime in my life. So Monogatari fans, the comment section is yours. Let us know if this anime is worth watching. Now we've come to the Crunchyroll Awards, the only award show that anime fans care about.
Okay.
So the award show will be held on March the 2nd, 2024, and recently the nominees have been revealed, and you have until the 27th of January to cast all your votes. Now we have over 30 categories in which to vote in, but I know you feel exactly like this lady right now.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So what we're looking at is the top category that everyone is looking forward to, Anime of the Year. So who are the nominees for that category? So we have Oshinoko, Chainsaw Man, Jujutsu Kaisen, Bocchi the Rock, Demon Slayer, and Vinland Saga Season 2. Now there were some persons who complained about why were their anime nominated from quite 2022, and of course there were some persons like the Bleach and Attack on Titan fans who were highly upset that their anime was not nominated. So what do you think of this year's nominees? Do you think that that list is just fine? Or do you think there are some anime that are missing that should be nominated for Anime of the Year? Now speaking of Crunchyroll, did you know that they said something last year, December, that triggered some anime fans? You don't believe me? Well, go and check out the next video, but before you do that, hit the subscribe button. And that's it. I'll go on.